Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ascension's WoW Classic Plus. Back again with our Paladin, and where we left off was after we purged all the area up here at the Agamon Mills. We're now moving over to the other side of the Tirisfal Glades, and we're going to be doing a Forsaken duties and going across here to continue the war against the Scarlet Crusade and the New Plague and have that all sorted out. We're also going to be clearing out the farms that are over here. And going to be getting all this done as much as possible, as fast as possible. We're trying to keep up with the whole 30-minute dealio, and we're going to definitely be trying to keep the momentum moving in a good direction, just so that we can get as much done in littlest time possible. So, I hope you all enjoy. And let's get straight into the whole leveling thing. And first off, we're going to go over here and grab this, which is another world treasure that is part of the Classic Plus, as well as being moved to the rest of the servers. Not just this, but also Koa, and I believe they're going to actually implement this on the original servers like Rexar. So, do keep an eye out in the world as you're leveling, because this gear is actually leveled to your level when you first collect it, but you can only get it once. That's the one thing you have to keep in mind. And also another thing for the Classic Plus scene is this. You'll have random architecture, random structures everywhere that can hold some very secret items as well as some world flavor. As you can see here, welcome to this hollow ground where peace and rest are silence and silence is found. Honor those who came before, the legacy lives forevermore. In the stillness, let your heart be light, for here, the past and the present, while may the spirits find their eternal grace, may you feel their soft embrace. Absolutely poetic. Not the best poem in my opinion, but yeah, it's a start. So there are a bunch of structures that are just being added, flip-flopped around, and all this other kind of stuff, just to give something of interest to kind of explore.
Hello.
As we see here, Father Alistair is here. If you require healing, he'll give you a renewal. I thought the light shunned the undead, and you can actually ask him some basic questions. And obviously the lore of all this stuff is questionable at best. But in offering for the dead, what is the offering? A cloth belt that is pretty good for healers. And well, generally all around any spellcasters, but I would assume that this item is strictly probably for healers who have poor mana management. Like myself, when I try to do low-level healing, I have very poor mana management. That's beside the point. We're gonna clear out the farms and do all the stuff that we need to do. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. Obviously, the week prior and stuff like that. I hope everybody had a good time. And I hope the videos have been entertaining enough for everybody. And everything else in between. There was a question, though, that was asked of me in one of my videos for this series, is about Paladin quests. I don't think there are any Paladin quests for Blood Elves, because if there were, I would have assumed, anyway, that there would have been in the Blood Elf zone, but given that the Blood Elf territories and Silvermen and stuff are blocked out, blocked off, I'm going to say probably, unfortunately, there's probably no Paladin quests at all. And that would be just a guess. Just a pure on guess. So, unfortunately, I don't think there is. But it is a good question nonetheless. Now, unless there is, of course, a secret quest in Undercity or in Orgrimmar for Paladin Blood Elves, I can try to see if I can run into that. But as far as I understand, because there's no other Horde race that can be a Paladin, I I will assume just that Ascension WoW will not put those quests in somewhere like that. And if they did, it would most likely be an Orgrimmar, but I'm not positive. Okay, we're gonna go into the barn here, and we're gonna see if there's anything secret inside, such as a chest full of useless items. Well, useless I say, but the healing pot is pretty decent. Alright, nothing of actual interest. We're gonna purge the rest of this here, and we'll head up to fight the Scarlets, and then we'll go into the Nightmare Vale and clear all that out. Looks like we also got another person here, a warrior. In fact, I believe this warrior will earn a Blessing of Might. Okay. Mana is a bit on the low side, but that's just fine. I have thought about doing Turtle WoW, because that was another question. I tried to do a stream for Turtle WoW, but unfortunately my stream keeps crashing for some reason. So I'm going to have to fix that and see if I can't do that at some point. But it is on the table. I'm thinking about if I can't get this live stream to work for it, I will attempt to do a video series on it. Now I do have videos on my channel about me going through it with a mage, but I really didn't get very far because I dropped off Turtle WoW a long while ago because Season of Discovery came out, and I would have rather played that instead. But it's back on the table. I will try to do what I can with it. If I can't live stream it, I will definitely push it out to y'all in a video format again. I don't know if I'll be continuing that series with the mage because I don't remember where I left off, and the flow is kind of broke. I do generally try to keep a flow for my videos and stuff, a momentum of sorts. So I'll see what I can do about that. I'm also going to try and see about doubling the video uploads too. I'm not really sure if I'll be able to, but I'm going to try to make at least 2 videos a day. Probably something indie and probably something like this. I don't know yet. I'm going to flip-flop around it. I'm going to see what kind of plan I can come up with for it. So do stay tuned for that, because I believe that I'm going to try everything in my power, despite my lack in skills for video making, because I can't edit videos. I am going to at least try to compromise a little bit here by all those measures. Ooh, what do we have here? Nice hammer. Good, decent stats. Smite your target for twilight damage. Holy spell power. Oh, hell yeah. So, for lore reasons with this is invincible. The beloved steed of Arthas Menethil, and this is a little Easter egg before Wrath of the Lich King truly came out. This was here, but nobody really knew what happened because Warcraft 3 did not show him raising his horse. But after Arthas killed his father, he came over and raised that horse and said, I need a steed. So, just a little bit of a lore wink to diligent players and fans of the series. So, hey, it's always good. Alright, we got 2 talents. 2 talents because I am dumb and I did not check. Let's see. Do I want to get, probably Benediction. Maybe pointing to Harry. Seals cost a lot of mana. Instant cast stuff does cost a lot of mana too, so I figure whatever to alleviate the pressure of my draining mana supply. I will kill the other 2 bleeding horrors on the way back through. So we'll go over here, we'll kill these spiders, get the venoms, and come back up, kill the crusaders, kill the last two bleeding horrors, and I'll turn them all in at once. Easy peasy. Ooh, that smite. Ooh, that did good damage, good damage. I got a head too. What was that for? Never seen that. It's worth 2 silver. 2.5 silver, so I'm not gonna complain. Severing Axe of Arcane. Not bad. Good sell. A good sell. Figured I was gonna be able to see the rare, but I don't see the rare. But I do see a sparkling spider egg, and I will make the assumption that this over here, this sparkling spider egg, might be a pet. And there is the rare. Look at that. Oh, 13 elite? Oh yeah, I'd win. I'd win. Poison. Get that out of here. I did have an idea to play SOD again. SOD, because Phase 8 is coming out, and they said it's going to be the last phase, so I figured it'd probably be a good time to revisit SOD and see what kind of stuff we can do with it. Ooh, yes, pet. Yes, pet. I'll take that. And we got a Unyielding Faith. Reduces all fear and disorient effects. Alright, cool, cool. Level 45 though. Not very cool. But yeah, SOD has been on my list again to try and play. I played it when it first came out and dropped it when Retail's War Within came out. So I started getting back into it. Got to level 37. And as I was doing stuff, I thought to myself, you know, I could make videos on this, I could stream it again, and I could try to at least have a little fun with it. But I kind of pushed it to the side because it's like, who really wants to? But I think with the idea of it being on its last phase coming out here in 2 days, according to this recording, on the 8th, so I figure that maybe, just maybe, I could revisit it on my channel, see what people think. It's not like, well, it's not like a private server or anything like that I have seemed to have gained the attention of, is the private server community. But, you know, I could at least give it a shot, you know. If it works, it works. It don't, it don't. That's pretty much baseline. That's pretty much the whole dealio with it, you know. You kind of want to go where you're, you want to tend to stay with where your community's at and what community you've built. And it seems that the videos that really pop off on my channel are the private server ones. So I will assume that the private server community has been at least getting a little bit of my videos in their recommended. So I do respect that, and I do like it, because I used to be a big private server player back in the day, and I have played old servers. Servers that people probably not even heard of. I have played them. So, you know, and it is a shame that I can't play those old servers again. But, you know, some people might like it, some people might not. And I did not know this was here. Orcish Cleaver. Why would a Scarlet Crusader have an Orcish Cleaver? World's greatest mysteries. One of the world's mysteries. Alright. Purity Sash. What's this now? Okay. Wait a minute. Agility and intellect. Spell power 1 on a cloth. Okay. Alright. That's, yeah, okay. Zealous Crusader's Jerkin. That's pretty good. That looks pretty cool. Strength and agility and stamina on a leather. I can definitely tell you right now that is perfect for maybe a rogue or a druid. But not really for me. Alright, we'll come back down here. We'll go around here. We need to find 2 bleeding horrors and turn all this stuff in. So these 2 undead guys here, we'll dispatch them and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Go ahead and taunt. Keep you in the consecrated area. Oh, good. Ooh, black metal sword. What does that do? What is that? A one-handed sword. 2 shadow resistance, and it looks like it has the Black Knight one-handed sword look to it. That's pretty cool. Alright. Alright. Level 13, and we're still keep it going. I think after I do all the quests here in this area, I think I'm going down to Silver Pine. There's not really many quests at Silver Pine, but with the increased EXP rates, thanks to Norganon, and just the base servers EXP rates, we should be able to breeze through Silver Pine pretty quickly. And then we'll head to Hillsbrad and do all that kind of fun stuff. Okay. Just keep it going. We'll ride it out till the end, right? Besides, when I hit 15, we're definitely going to be doing dungeons and stuff, just to increase the XP rate and leveling speed. And I think really, as long as you get to 60, it doesn't really matter how you do it. But it is definitely something to work towards. Okay, we'll turn that in. Now, I'm not really sure if I'm going to do the whole reset thing. So, Ascension WoW has a level reset, a prestige system, and if you hit level 60 and you reset back to level 1, you get more rewards. I don't know if I'm going to do that personally. Maybe if people want to see me do a never-ending cycle series on this. But as I am right now, as I stand in my own personal opinions, I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. Get Consecration 2. It should, yeah, already automatically do that. Cool.
What would you ask?
Turn that one in, and now we have to... I believe this is the final quest in the War with the Scarlet quest line. Sits up there, yeah. Cool, we'll finish that off. And go ahead and finish this. 8 slot bags, more 8 slot bags, 8, 8, 10. Okay, so we can sell that. Go over here and talk to this lady over here. And we'll say, hey, I got some stuff I want to sell. We'll sell all the stuff that we don't want. So another good thing about these random items that are out in the world is their value. They do have quite a value on them, to where you can sell them for a pretty good chunk of change. Definitely a good chunk of change. And if you're leveling this fast, you might as well take as much gold and as much money as you can grab. Even from items that don't help you, but to sell them is pretty good. We'll take this quest, and we'll take the referral to Silver Pine Forest. We do want to make that delivery after we finish all the stuff here. Let's see. We want to go to the Captured Mountaineer. I think I'll stop in Undercity just to get the Prodigal Lich, because I do need to go to a lake for another quest. We're pretty much 100%ing the zone as best as we can. Turn that in. Almost level 14, so that's good.
What is it?
Do I have anything more? No, but I do need wool. I need wool. Alright. Let's go over and go to Undercity, turn this Prodigal Lich quest in, and move on. So I have a few indie games that I wanted to do. I did do a couple videos on Terra Nil and Rogue Tower, and I'm thinking about doing that again this week. So I figured, if I do 2 videos, I can do a whole 5 video series on, private servers and do another 5 videos on the indie games. I think that would be a pretty good idea. But we'll see. It's this since I'm still early enough. I just got, I think, 35 subscribers. It's not like I got a big community that's overly demanding for things or have a particular interest in something. So I mean, just to stretch my arms out to see what sticks and what doesn't stick. We'll do with what we can, right? We'll do what we can. Alright, 21 minutes into the video. We've made a good chunk of progress. And we're going to keep it going. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Down we go. Through the door and around. Around and around we go. Talk to Garrett. And he has no other locations for me to go to. And we finished that achievement and that quest. We'll hop on over this way. Azeroth execute training. Single target training. Interesting. Like an addition. Bum 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 bum. Can't speak, gotta speak. Damn. Alright. Up. Up and around we go.
What brings you here?
Ooh, mysterious curse. That's an achievement. What? Complete mysterious curse. Yeah, okay, interesting.
Better be good.
Interesting.
Patience.
Whatever that is. Sure, it means something and I don't know it. Alright, we'll go out towards... Let's see, what would be easier? We'll go out through the sewers and go up and around, I guess. Would be my guess. Do I have any other weapon skills? Yeah, I have pretty much all of them. Okay, I don't need to talk to... I don't even think he's there anymore. I think they took his ass out. Haha, they took his ass out. No longer needed. Bum, 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 bum. Up and around we go. And then when we go through, we're gonna come up the grill and we'll cut across. Unless, nah, we'll save on time. Save on time the easy way, right? We'll take the Hearthstone. That's a 30-minute Hearthstone, I believe. Yeah, 30-minute. Wait a minute, what? Also counts as a totem? What? Hearthstones count as totems on Ascension? That's interesting. I guess that's one way to do it, but kind of weird. Oh well. Whatever works, works, right? We'll hop up and around through the waters here. And it doesn't look like we have the Titan scroll to increase swim speed. How unfortunate. So skeletons? No, those are details. Okay, makes sense. And we have a butchery blade. That's unique. Is it a sword? Yeah, it looks like a sword. Probably two-handed, maybe a one-handed sword. No, two-handed sword. Okay, that looks cool. I like that. I like the look of that. I like the cut of its jib. In fact, honestly, it looks better than what I'm using right now. For wardrobe. We'll come here and I could do that and make that cooler, but nah. Let's see. There's a hammer I'm using. Where's that sword I just collected? Because I like the look of that sword. Oh, where is it? God, it's like freaking retail. It's like retail. I'm sure it goes under a different name. What name does it go over? Bavarian Family Sword. Interesting. I'll get it later. That's too much time I'm using up. I don't want to do that. Too much time. Alright, we'll pop this down and we'll go hard in the paint. Easy clear. Easy clearing. Yoink. Okay, we got Gunther's books here. And Gunther's lockbox for robes. Okay, that's actually a pretty good robe for mages and stuff. Priests and things. More mana per turn. Yeah, per turn. Per 5 seconds. Definitely, definitely helpful. That belt that I got from the priest over there had mana per second too. So I'm sure you can find some pretty decent healer stuff. Especially on this realm, the Classic Plus realm does not allow for heirlooms, so you can't really bullshit your way through it. So if you're a healer and you see those mana per second stuff, per 5 second stuff, you're probably more enticed to go and grab it and use it. Yeah. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure I'll probably have enough time to go up here, get to the tower. Probably not clear it out this episode, but definitely in the next episode, probably. Because I'm getting distracted. Because now I see this Apothecary Society building, which has already made me pique my interest. Yeah.
I haven't got all day.
What you got hiding in here? Because I'm easily distracted. A vendor and somebody to talk to. Huh. Okay. That's pretty something. So a bunch of items here. Well, it was this. Weaver's Embrace. That's actually not a bad mana and health pot. 1 second every 1 second for 12 seconds. That's a decent amount of health restoration. Restoration.
What now?
And we have the warden obviously sitting here. That's pretty cool. Nothing special inside, looks like, but pretty cool window dressing. It's a good window dressing. Okay. A lot of copper over here. I'm definitely going to grab it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Till I can't take no more. I'll take until I can't take no more. And yes, it looks like me being distracted this much has definitely led to something. Holy rune. Oh, hello. What's this? Ah. Oh, a legendary rune. For a priest. Maybe a priest is in order for the next go around with this. But, maybe. At least I know where it is, so I can always grab it again. And it is realm bound, so it's definitely on the table. But that will probably be it for this episode. And in the next episode, we're going to clear out the tower, purge the remaining Scarlets out, make our way to Silver Pine Forest. Maybe, if we get to level 15 in the next episode, we'll definitely do something in a dungeon in the next episode. If not that next one, it will be sometime this week, obviously. So, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, do leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. You know, all the 9 yards, all of the 10 yards, 20 yards, 50 yards, all that kind of stuff. And until next time, my friends, peace out.